Welcome to this video where we'll be talking today about the definition of a derivative. Be sure to turn your video to 1080p so you can see the clear picture. And if you've never heard of the power rule before, you can find that video here. It will allow you to take a derivative mentally, and when you do the definition of a derivative, help you to know if you've gotten it right or not, since it's much more simple. For this video, if you have any questions about its content, you can email me at jokoengineering@gmail.com. Now, how do I start this problem? Well, I've got my derivative formula, and I have my quadratic function that I would like to take a derivative of. So what I can start off doing is worry about just this first part here. And it's pretty simple enough. It just says wherever I see an x on my quadratic, I'll write an x plus h. I'll carry my limit sign. The limit as h approaches 0 of x plus h squared, and then plus 5 times x plus h minus 6. And the second part is even easier. You just subtract the original function. So I'll put some brackets and minus my original function, which is x squared plus 5x minus 6. And we divide all of that by h. Notice we cannot evaluate this limit because if h goes to 0, we divide by 0, and a big black hole will appear on the page and it will be very unpleasant for everyone. So we must simplify. I know I can FOIL this out and I can distribute the 5. Let's see what happens when I do that. The limit as h approaches 0 of x squared plus 2xh plus h squared plus 5x plus 5h, distributing the 5, minus 6. And then I'll just write my original function, being sure to distribute my minus sign. Minus x squared minus 5x plus 6. Now, we're dividing all of that by h again. At this point, we ask, what can we cancel? If we cannot cancel anything, then we've made a mistake. I can see straight off I've got a positive x squared and a negative x squared, positive 5x and a negative 5x, and a minus 6 and a plus 6. I'll go ahead and write what I have now. The limit as h approaches 0 of 2xh plus h squared plus 5h, all divided by h. Now at this point, I see that I've got an h in my numerators on every term. I can simplify that to the limit as h approaches 0 of 2x plus h plus 5 all over h, and my numerator being multiplied by an h. And voila! We can cancel that h out. That means we can now evaluate the limit. I'm going to move up here, and anywhere that h is existent, I'll put a 0 in. So I've got 2x plus 0 plus 5. That means our derivative can be written as f prime of x, and that's going to be 2x plus 5. And that is the definition of a derivative. If you have any questions, you can send an email, jokoengineering@gmail.com, or you can tune into my video for the power rule, which simplifies this process to the point where you could do all of this mentally. If you like the help, please subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.